Hello everybody, this is Adobe Quick Tip number 1. My name is Tyler, coming to you guys from developphp.com and maintuts.info. Yes, it's maintuts.info. Wink wink. Anyways, in this first edition of Adobe Quick Tips, I'm going to show you guys what a block quote is and how to make one and how to style one briefly. So we're going to do this very quickly, and that's why it's called Adobe Quick Tip. I'm probably going to ramble on like I am now. Anyways, so what we're going to do, or what I have right here, is a little website thing I just made real quick, and I have a simple little style sheet that with two things inside of it, and I link them together, and whatever. Now what a block quote is it singles out text. So first thing what we need to do, you can do this inside Dreamweaver or in WordPad, Notepad, or whatever you want to call it. You can do it inside of here. I'm using Dreamweaver because it's simplicity and how I can switch between my style, CSS, and my source code, and yada yada yada. It makes it nice and easy, and I also have a design view live, so it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna go in code view, and a block quote is standard for any kind of HTML. So don't worry about it. You don't need Dreamweaver to do this. I'll start off by making a new style. Now it's just block quote and close off the tag. And if I go into the back in design view, the only thing that is changed is that the cursor moves from over here to right here. Now to add some text into this, I'm gonna call this is a BQ. Well, I'm gonna make it cool. BQOTE. Put stuff here. And if I go back in design view, as you can see, it just moved. It just moved my text over a little bit. As you can see, my text is defaultly aligned to the left side. Now it's just in the middle, kind of. It's weird. Like, okay, that's cool, I guess. But what we want to do is we want to give it a background, a nice, cool-looking background that distinguishes this body of text from everything else inside your content or wherever you want to put this at. So what we need to do is make a class. So currently we have no classes in my style sheet, as you can see. So we're going to make a class. So let's save this real quick and go into style.css. Now I make a class, you doesn't start off with a period. And then your name, and then open curly bracket, it return a couple times, close curly bracket. And I'm going to put some stuff inside of it. So what I'm going to do first is give it a background color. And my background color is pound F8 F8 F8. Now this is a nice silver, white, tan looking kind of thing. Not tan, but gray looking thing. And if we go into our design view on our index page, you can't see anything. It's like, okay, we just get a background color. Where is it? Now what we need to do is assign the class for our block quote. So what we do is we highlight our block quote tag down here, which you can see down here in this panel down here, and go to our properties panel and go to classes. And as you can see, our block quote class is right here. So let's assign that. And there we go. We already have a background color for our class. Now let's do some more things to it. Let's give it a width. So let's give it a width of 510 pixels. And make sure you put the closing semicolon at the end. Hit save. As you can see, instead of the whole line, it only made it 510 pixels. Now you can adjust this any way you want. So I'll make mine, just for the heck of it, just for demonstration, 410 pixels. Hit save that, and there you go, 410 pixels. Next thing what I want to add to it is to give it a little more spaz. I want to give it a margin of 15 pixels, and it's also going to make it a auto align. So it's always going to adjust currently to the size of it. And I'm actually going to make this back 510 pixels. There we go. And after our margin, we're going to give it a border. Now, border is totally optional. I think they look cool, and I think it's just something neat to have. So I'm going to get a border of 5 pixels and make it a solid. And I'm going to give it a color of E3, E3, E3. Close the line and save it. And there we go. We have a little border around it. It's pretty cool looking. And the next thing what I want to add to this is a padding. And the padding is going to be at 15 pixels. Now what this is going to do, it's going to pad from where the text starts and where the outside of the top and bottom. So now we have padding. Now we have margin right here, which is how much again? 15 pixels. That's the margin. And now the padding goes all the way around it. Now, actually, excuse me, I messed it up. The padding is what surrounds the text, and the margin is how far it is away from the baseline of the original text. So from right here to right here, where the block code starts, is 15 pixels. That is called a margin. Now the padding is what surrounds the text from the outside border of the actual of the actual block quote. So now I'm gonna add one more thing, and I'm just give it a font style. So I'm gonna give it a font. You type in font dash style, and I'm type in italic. Close the font, save, index.html, and there we go. I have a cool little town. Now you can even add like a cool font family. So I'm gonna add a font family of, what's a cool looking one? Madeira, Madeirina, excuse me. And there we go. And it's also italicized. Now that's pretty appealing. Now if you're going through your page and you see this big huge white thing inside, you know, whatever. I'm gonna bring this down actually a little bit. It's about 410 pixels. And there we go. So that was the first Adobe quick tip, guys. So I hope you guys like it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.